Madam Chair, we are officially back in closed session. We are recording and live on YouTube.
Okay, thank you for that, Madam Clerk. Welcome back. Out of closed session, we are now looking for a report from council, which would be a motion.
That's right. So council is now going to rise from their closed session with the report.
Who would like to make a motion, right, is the question. Who would like to make a motion with respect to committee appointments? Councillor,
I'll give it a shot.
Councillor Warren.
I would like to make a motion that we appoint the following people to the 2 different committees, and that we send a letter of thank you to anyone that did not get accepted at this particular time. And those people would be?
The people who are appointed.
The people who are appointed. Now, do you want me to do what committee they're on, or just name the people? Okay, so on the library board would be Darla Millam, Diane Bonner, Sharon McKeever, Gary Rose, Georgia Gale Kidd. And on the Committee of Adjustment, we would have Jim Patterson, Mark Porter, Rod Manley, Rob Lamar.
Is there a seconder for that motion? Councillor Report. All in favor? That motion carries. Now we do have another matter of business. And I don't have my own report in front of me. Item, it was 10.2, is now 15, 16 point something. And it is with respect to council appointments to committees. Thank you. So we have a report before us. It has been noted that in the past, that we're going to be, new council is going to be undertaking a strategic plan. So until such time that we go through a proper strategic plan, my report to, my recommendation, request to put members on various committees is really only serving the ones that we are legislative or have other direction to move forward on. So I would be asking for your support on the appointments. As well, new this term, I have created portfolios. So this is building on previous times when there were departmental liaisons, but instead of departmental liaisons, I've created portfolios where individual members of council will be responsible for specific areas. So my report outlines what those specific areas are, and there's also an appendix that outlines a bit of a framework for what that looks like. Now, the portfolios are new to the township, so it's a bit evolving, as is the necessity to appoint people to various committees as once we finish our strategic plan. But ultimately, they'll be reporting back to council or from a committee of the whole as a portfolio chair on matters relevant to your portfolio. It allows you to, build relationships and get involved on areas related to your portfolios and further develop your skills in those areas. So in summary, we have Councillor Verwoerd, who is going to be on environment and sustainability, and as such will be appointed to the Ontario Region Conservation Authority. Councillor Johnston, Recreation, Seniors, and Health. Right now, there are no mandated committees to be appointing you on for that, but I anticipate there will be work in the future. Councillor Watt, Heritage, Culture, and Diversity, and as such will be on the Township Library Board. Deputy Mayor Nelson is going to be with the Housing Portfolio, and as such be the member representing council on Committee of Adjustment and Planning Committee, as well as the short-term rentals. And myself, portfolios are infrastructure and emergency management, and I will be sitting on the Services Board as a result, as well the portfolio business growth and development. There's no committee for that, but the other committee that I'll continue on with the short-term mandated committee, the ad hoc committee for Greenland's future, which only really has a couple of more conversations in their mandate before that looks to like something else in the future. If there's any questions from council, seeing none, I would take a motion or recommendation. Councillor Watt?
If I may, a question, please, first. Councillor Johnson, recreation, seniors and health. So recreation, would that, if it comes back up, the committee that we had before for parks and recreation, and we did the study and stuff like that, we were implementing things. Is that where that one would fall under, when it resurrects again, if and when it resurrects again, sorry?
That's
Okay.
my thought, Councillor
Yeah,
Watt.
okay.
Again, once council has the opportunity to go through the strategic plan process and see where we sit within that recreation
If we
master
revive
plan.
it again, and yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
then that's
Or do a new one or whatever, but yes.
precisely
All right,
that.
no, I kind of thought that way, that'd be clearer for people. Yes, if you want, I'll make a motion that we follow these recommendations in the document we have here.
Great, so the recommendation is in the report, that those appointments to the boards and committees are as noted. Is there a seconder on that motion? Deputy Mayor Nelson, thank you. All in favor? And that carries. Okay, so that was item number, I lost my numeration on this
It was
one.
10-2, but then I got the 15-2.
We're on number 17. So can I ask for a motion for the confirming bylaw, please? Councillor Johnston, seconded. Deputy Mayor Nelson, all in favor? And that carries. We do have a couple of next meetings, Committee of Adjustment and Planning Committee, Friday, January the 13th. Friday the 13th, Deputy Mayor. And our next council regular meeting is December 20th, in 2 weeks from now. Could I please get a motion for adjournment? Councillor Rupert, Deputy Mayor Nelson, all in favor?
Well, I just got one question there.
Okay.
That meeting you just said,
The regular council meeting?
no, not council meeting. Did you say,
Committee of Adjustment and Planning Committee, but you won't.
oh,
That's right.
Yeah.
okay. What's in there? I was just looking at it earlier today on my calendar. How I got to that, I don't know. Anyways, in February, I think the 14th or something, we had a committee of the whole. And I won't be here then.
Okay.
So I was wondering if it could be a different date, or let me take my laptop down to Mexico.
We can perhaps look at, bring it up at the next meeting and figure that out when we're looking at far ahead. Yeah. Thank you.
We have always joined it. No?
February 20th?
That's what we did.
I have no idea.
That's what I was told.
We're adjourned, technically.
Yes, I know, this was just a question, just something you said earlier, so we got about coming back to committee of the whole with reports from different committees and stuff like that. So, some committees, council member was the chair, and other ones, like the group says, okay, I want Sam to be is that something an option, or would you prefer us to other committees to be the chair?
Oh, I would expect each committee would conduct themselves as the terms of reference of that committee, right? So, library board, for example, goes through their own
Right,
process,
so
as
they
does,
appoint
I
a chair,
believe,
yeah.
the terms of reference for community
But
adjustment.
I can still come back with a report. So.
Yeah, there's individual processes on that.
All right, I can live with it. That's some silly questions.
They're all good questions. All right, well, thanks everybody for your time.
Good meeting this afternoon, too.
Yeah,
It's been a long time, guys.
You just told me, what was it?
We're
Oh,
gonna
it's
start the
January,
meeting now.
13th.
January the 3rd, yeah, Friday the 13th.